Ni bukan XI, ni HI. This is Hicksian demand. Okay. Ini kata apa? Hicksian demand, when price vector P is P, and you want to achieve utility level equals to U, Hicksian demand should be the same as your Marshallian demand bila vector prices sama P, P, and then ni apa? The expenditure ataupun your income level, sorry kalau Marshallian demand kita pasal income kan. Your income level is equal to the minimum apa? Expenditure required in order to achieve U. Okay, so cara dia macam mana? Terang kan? Rupa je lah. Okay, you start with Hicksian demand. Okay, what do you do in order to find Hicksian demand on the diagram? So you berkata apa? Oh, saya Hicksian demand. Apa saya buat? Saya tetapkan level of utility yang tertentu, U. Okay. Kemudian apa saya buat? Saya cuba minimalkan saya punya expenditure by sliding my expenditure line or expenditure function or whatever towards the origin. So you buat tu akhir dapat apa? H1 star, H2 star. Iaitu Hicksian demand yang you dapat dengan apa? Meminimalkan expenditure subject to you achieving a given level of utility. Apa dia? That level sama dengan U. Okay. What is the expenditure here? The minimum expenditure that enables you to achieve U. It is equal to apa? E PU lah. Sebab bila you dapat H1, H2, you masuk balik dekat you punya apa? You punya expenditure expression tu, you akan dapat you punya expenditure function, right? Okay, so this line here corresponds to EPU. And then you tanya pula soalan, kalau you ada pendapatan sama dengan EPU, maknanya what is your budget constraint then now? This is your budget constraint. And now you try to find the maximum utility level that you get. Find the combination of X1, X2 yang akan memaksimalkan utility you. Oh, is it okay? Fine. So now this is my budget constraint. Kenapa pula ni budget constraint? Sebab you kata saya punya budget constraint sama dengan EPU, and I have already determined that EPU is this one. So saya cuba try to get on the highest indifference here. And of course, because my budget constraint is equal to EPU, so therefore my optimal choice untuk X1 dan X2 should be the same. Dah. Apa dia? Segan agak. Okey, siapa ada soalan? Siapa yang tak tahu apa benda nak tanya? Tak tahu apa tanya. Kalau you rajin, you nak buat soalan, you saja nak buat lah kan. Ingat tadi yang saya bagi you utility function tadi kan, yang U sama X1 1/4, X2 1/4 kan. Okay. You buat semua tu, you boleh tunjukkan semua ni. This are all, semua ni betul. You cari dia punya E, dia punya expenditure function. Tapi the utility level you nak capai is V. Bila you cari you end up with N. Okay. You cari dia punya ni, V apa nama ni, you will end up it to be equal to U. So, you boleh tunjuk lah. Kalau you rasa macam tak berapa yakin kan. Sometimes you want to see in real terms kan, in practice. Macam mana benda ni boleh jadi betul. Okay. So that's what you can do lah. You pakai expenditure function, apa tu utility function saya bagi tadi. And then from there you try to work out sama ada utility betul tak. Hari tu ada Roy itu.
Ada.
Tapi hari tu ada hoteling kan?
Lemak.
Hotel Shepherd tu hoteling Lemak. Saya pun confused whether
Shepherd.
okay, saya tulis dulu nanti kan you beritahu saya lah sama ada dia hoteling ataupun Shepherd Lemak. Now if XPM is the Marshallian demand function, then apa dia? The Marshallian demand XRPM, of course, you boleh dapatkan dia punya Marshallian demand just by differentiating your indirect utility function with respect to harga barang tu, bahagi semua dengan you differentiate your indirect utility function terhadap pendapatan. This is for all, untuk semua barang, barang 1, barang 2, barang 3, barang 4, barang 5. So if I give you, maknanya kalau I beri you the indirect utility function, kalau beri lah, boleh ada, then you can always use Roy's identity to get the Marshallian demand. Tak payah go through all the utility maximization program. Tapi ya, okay lah, jadi kita dulu lah. How do you get your indirect utility function? Through utility maximization. Dah kalau dah buat utility maximization, tak payah lagi lah apa tu, pakai Roy identity untuk mendapat ni kan, untuk mendapatkan Marshallian demand. Okay, suppose X star gives maximum utility of U star. Oh, okay, at P star and U star. Okay, tak pernah tengok ni some given level of P dengan M lah. Okay. You know, or at least kalau tak tahu pun pernah nampak. Okay, pernah nampak. We have seen, kita pernah nampak tadi. Ni apa dia? Higgsian demand Marshallian demand. Sudah, belum salah ni. Dah. Tadi dah nampak dah. Cuma kita punya P tadi apa? P ke P star? P je kan? So macam P star. Tak ada beza lah, sepupu je. Sebab kita label sebagai P star. So now look at this. Marshallian demand equals to Higgsian demand. Macam mana tu? Well, Marshallian demand when apa? Your income level is, remember? The minimum expenditure required in order to achieve UST. No, I should put U star. Tahu star ni? I didn't put that in. I think should be there. Logically speaking, the Higgsian demand, the Marshallian demand, when vector of price vector is P star, okay, and then you punya income level is the minimum expenditure required to achieve U star. Let me make sure. Why don't I put that P star? Kita ajar you boleh tutur. This one Roy's identity. Roy's identity.
106.
7.
106.
This was one of the identities kan? Kita tunjuk tadi. Identity nombor not really. Okay. This is identity nombor 4. Tadi sorry pasal. Cuma dia tunjukkan balik lah. Terus ini. And then label dia lain lah, kita label all the P and U ada star. Okay. But they are essentially the same. Okay. Nah, daripada sini nak ke sini, the only difference now is kita substitute E, P star, U star ni dengan M star. Itu macam mana tu?
Expenditure equal to income.
Macam nak tunjuk E sama dengan
Income. Money.
yang sini, ke sini. So kalau you nak tulis lah, nak tengok sekali, boleh tulis kat tengah. Dah tak ada space lah, saya tahu lah. You cuba buat arrow ni. P star E, P star V, P star M star sama dengan or is identical to P star U star. Sebab you remember that U star was apa? What was U star? U star. The max the utility level that you get by minimizing expenditure, right? The utility level that you get by minimizing your expenditure. Okay, this is your U star. Tapi that is the same thing as kalau apa? Kalau E, if I write E, P star, V, P star, M star. I know this is like macam dah jadi bahasa Latin apa tak lah. Jika we are substituting U star dengan V dan apa semua kan. But it is sufficient for me to say this. Okay, this is margin and demand. Bila vector of prices is P star, and then income level is equal to apa dia? The minimum expenditure required to achieve apa nama tu? U star. Okay. Right? That is equal to the margin and demand when vector of prices is P star, and then the income level is equivalent to apa? The minimum expenditure required in order to achieve V, P star, M star, which should be the same as U star lah. Not quite the same. Again, kalau you rasa macam tak apa nampak, you always call back to balik semula pada detail diagram lah. Kan? Tengok ni. Ini this Marshallian demand bila expenditure is P star U star. Okay. So that's when you get okay. So you want to achieve U star. Okay. You minimize the expenditure. So whatever the minimum expenditure required, whatever you get is this one is E P star U star. Okay. Tapi of course lah, by doing this you choose X2 star, X1 star. Tak ada masalah kan? Okay. This is this one. So now you say, okay, what is my Marshallian demand? Kalau pendapatan saya E P star U star. Ini pendapatan saya sekarang. Tadi kita kata this is the minimum expenditure required to achieve U star. Okay. So now you katakan untuk sekarang ni pendapatan saya sama dengan that minimum expenditure required. What will be the level of utility yang saya boleh capai? Paling tinggi, maximum. Of course, this is the level. The utility level yang, this is the difference yang mewakili utility level yang you maksimum yang you boleh capai dengan pendapatan sama dengan E P star U star ni. So this U star in fact is apa? Sama dengan V P star M star. Sebab this is also the point yang you dapat X1 star, X1 star, X2 star kalau you memaksimalkan utility. Okay. Bila you substitute balik dalam you punya utility function, you dapat dalam U P kan. Since they are the same, so U star should be the same as V lah. P star M star. Now then, you pun saya boleh. You kata okay, the Marshallian demand when bila vektor harga P star dan pendapatan saya M star mesti sama dengan Marshallian demand bila vektor harga P star and apa? Pendapatan saya E P star F because apa? Sebab apa? How do you move from here to here? Okay. Yang ni this is V P star M star. This is the highest apa ni? Utility yang saya boleh dapat kalau pendapatan saya M star. Pendapatan saya M star. Okay. This is also the level of utility yang saya boleh dapat if I try to minimize my expenditure. Because this is your expenditure function yang E. Alright. Since this is the minimum expenditure required in order to achieve this level of utility. What level of utility? Bila utility level saya is such that pendapatan saya M star, then the expenditure must be equal to M star. Kalau tidak macam dia boleh sama. Kita kat sini the minimum expenditure required to achieve apa dia?
Utility.
V. Apa V ni? V ni bila pendapatan saya M star. So the minimum expenditure required to achieve this level. What is this level? Bila pendapatan saya M star. Now how do you get M star in the first? How do you get to this level in the first place? Well, because saya punya apa? Budget constraint is this one. What level of income that leads you to have this budget constraint? Well, income saya M star. Okay. So if your level of income is M star, it must be the case that I know is it must be the case therefore that the minimum expenditure required to achieve B level B when you punya pendapatan is M star, is also equal to M star. Okay, kalau you tengok buku, I think dia just skip terus kan. Yang ini sama dengan ini. Okay, kalau you rasa duduk yang macam ini is too much for me to accommodate, I think I can just understand this straight away. Then tak apa lah. Sebab yang ini macam identity 3. Kalau you tak nak ni, this is like macam identity 3. Okay, where you have X, P star, M star sama dengan H, P star. Cuma yang U star ni is really V, P star, M star lah. Boleh juga kalau you malas nak fikir. Yang ni bit macam kan apa kan. So yang U star ni, because U star is equal to V, P star, M star kan. Okay. So it's exactly like identity nombor 3. Sebab identity nombor 3 says Marshallian demand when prices is P and income is M is identical to Fixian demand when prices is P, kemudian you punya utility level is VPM. Okay. So this is exactly the same like identity 3. I also know ke we tak kira maybe I lah. We ke I also know. You also know. You there? Lama ke you also know. I also know. U star, P star, E star, U star. Okay, notation dalam variant is a little bit different because they assume more general notation. Tapi saya ingat, if you stick with this one, is same thing. Okay. U star sama dengan V, P star, E, P star, U star. Okay, that one is sama dengan identity 2.
BPM.
Cuma dia terbalik lah dia punya kedudukan. Okay. Cuma identity 2 tak ada star-star tu lah. But this is just double star. I know why they put the star. Tapi star tak payah nak apa lah. I know. But for our purpose, untuk kita itu, you tahu star semua. Senang je. Nanti kan, kata saja, siapa star tak ada star kan. Sebab, although our proof is more limited, sebab ada yang dalam ada yang tak ada star kan. That applies to all P, tapi tak pernah letak P star. Okay. B, P star. Okay, this identity. Just nak remind yourself, identity 3. Sebelum ni. Dua.